Hello everyone, welcome to my channel USA 90 Day Fiance. Welcome to update new gossip. 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2 has come to an end, but I still have some lingering questions I hope the tell-all will answer. Season 2 started with 6 90-day Fiancé franchise couples all hoping to improve their relationships before parting ways for good. By the time the season ended, 3 out of the 6 couples had decided to recommit. Ariella Weinberg and Binyam Sheber decided to end their marriage a few episodes before the finale, once they both realized they were past the point of compromise. Similarly, Natalie Mordotsiteva and Josh Weinstein also ended their relationship a few episodes before the finale. Josh finally admitted to not wanting to be in the relationship anymore and decided to leave Natalie for good. At the recommitment ceremony, Sophie Sierra decided not to recommit to her husband, Rob Warren, since he wasn't her dream man. However, the drama doesn't seem to have stopped once the cameras stopped recording. The previews for the tell-all suggest fans are in for a wild ride, and while I'm excited to see how the couples have grown since the finale, I'm hoping the tell-all will clarify some issues. Well, the rumors were true. Jasmine is pregnant. Currently, we're not entirely sure if Gino is the father, but chances are Matt, the person they agreed to have an open marriage with, is the father. However, when they agreed to the open marriage, they also agreed to a few ground rules. For instance, if Jasmine started developing a strong emotional connection with Matt, then they needed to separate. Jasmine also agreed to use protection. Now, with a child involved though, the situation is murkier, and I have so many more questions. I want to know if Jasmine held up her end of the deal, especially with all the rumors that have been swirling around. Using protection was important to Gino, so I'm curious if they held up their end of the deal, or if the pregnancy was a happenstance. Additionally, Matt and Jasmine's relationship was supposed to be only physical, with no emotional connection. With a baby in the picture, I'm curious if they still believe they have no emotional connection, and how they plan to limit their emotional connection with the child in the picture now. Then there are also a handful of questions about Gino and Jasmine's relationship that I'd like to know more about. For example, I want to know if Gino and Jasmine are still together and if there's more intimacy between them. I'm also curious to learn more about how they plan to parent the child between the 3 of them. Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina are a couple I've enjoyed a lot over the years. They've certainly had their downfalls. They struggled to compromise a lot when they were younger and first on the franchise. However, compared to many of the other stars, they seem to be a genuine couple who just struggle to see eye to eye occasionally, which is normal and to be expected. In fact, I was surprised to hear about their appearance on The Last Resort because while they had their issues, I didn't think their problems were severe enough to end their relationship. Well, I saw wrong, and the couple seemed to spiral downward as more harsh truths were brought to light. Brandon discovered that Julia had cheated on him and applied to bring her parents to America without his knowledge. All the secrets were taking their toll on Brandon, but the couple decided to recommit in The Last Resort. However, with the tell-all around the corner, I wonder how the couple have fared since their last appearance. I wonder if Brandon was able to overcome the cheating scandal and how his parents felt about the situation once the couple returned home. I'm also curious about whether Julia's parents are in America, or if the couple is still at the same stalemate they were when they left the resort. Overall, once The Last Resort Season 2 finished, there seemed to still be a lot of drama that occurred behind the scenes. Some couples broke their promises, and some seemed to be worse off than when they first appeared on the spin-off. Additionally, with the endless rumors of cheating scandals, pregnancies, Rob Warren isn't apologizing for his actions against Jasmine Pineda in 90 Day. The Last Resort Season 2 tell all, but he definitely wants to improve as a person. Rob first appeared in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise with Sophie Sierra, a British native. Although the couple tied the knot in June 2023, they never had the chance to enjoy their honeymoon because Sophie had difficulty moving on from his previous cheating scandal. In an effort to find a solution to their on-again, off-again relationship, Rob and Sophie joined 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 to seek professional help. Like Rob and Sophie, Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine joined the season to work through their issues with intimacy. Despite undergoing several therapy sessions, Gino continued to refuse intimacy with Jasmine. Ultimately, she proposed the idea of open marriage and suggested that her gym buddy, Matt Brannis, be the third party. Reluctantly, Gino agreed to this arrangement. However, Rob expressed concerns about Jasmine's loyalty and accused her of already having an emotional affair with Matt. He also attempted to persuade Gino not to choose Matt as the third party, suggesting that Jasmine might cheat on him. During 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 tell all, Jasmine disclosed that she was very pregnant with Matt's baby. Her nonchalant behavior and proud attitude upset Rob, leading him to call her names. Jasmine didn't just passively accept this, she retaliated by throwing her pointed heels at him. Despite some cast members urging him to ease up on Jasmine due to her pregnancy, Rob continued to escalate the situation. The physical confrontation eventually grew out of hand, prompting production to step in and request that Jasmine stop throwing her shoes at Rob. Trust issues damaged Rob and Sophie's relationship because he cheated on her during their long-distance relationship. She also didn't feel loved by him, as he didn't try to resolve their issues calmly. Rob and Sophie could have benefited from therapy, but during the season, she found out that he was still talking to other women online and was allegedly active on a dating app. While Rob claimed that Sophie had given him permission to date, she claimed that he had sent that message himself from her phone. Ultimately, Sophie didn't commit to Rob at the recommitment ceremony. Jasmine was the one who initiated name-calling, so Rob feels justified in defending himself by criticizing her in return. He shouldn't be labeled as a villain because Jasmine was the instigator in their conflict. If he hadn't stood up for himself, he might have been seen as a coward. The first part of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 tell all portrays Rob as the winner and not the